Okay, so now we're going to do the matching pedicure to match the same things. I'm going to use the same set that I used on Monday. So I use the two largest strips when it comes to doing a pedicure, and I'll show you how I do that. Some people will use the smaller strips, the pinky strips, the ones that go here, but I really don't want to do that with the stripes. It's when I cut them and things like that, it looks kind of funny on my toes, so I figured this is kind of, if I do it sideways or this way, it's going to have kind of the same look. Now the largest toe strip fits my large toe, so I can do both my toenails with this one, and then this one I slice down the middle and I do the 4 toes that way. So I'll show you that. Now you get one alcohol prep pad in when you buy your Rarity Nails, but you can go to, I go to the dollar store and I just get the ones in the first aid section, so I get the alcohol prep pads and I get 100 of them for $1, and then I just use those for when I have other uses. So this is the same set I opened. I used it on Monday for prepping my nails, so this one is just a purchased one. You can also take it from another, but it's not very expensive to go and buy a whole bunch. And then so we're just gonna prep our nails, get all our toenails. Now I've been covering in my group, let me get the other one while I'm talking here. In my group, I've been covering the, and I'm going to do my fingers too.
It's Talking Tom 1.
Okay, go watch Talking Tom then. So I've been covering in my group the steps to do a pedicure. So like, you know, trimming your nails, filing, all that stuff. Not that one, I need that please. Baby, there's some other stuff. You go finish your food and then I can get you your things. Please go finish your food. Or else we're going to toss it out because it's going to get old and you're going to be sad. Okay, so back to the pedicure. So we're going to use this largest strip. This is the largest one that comes in the package. And that one fits my toe. So we're going to place it on this one. So this is from the same set. I used 5 strips on Monday when I did my manicure. And today I'm using 2 more. So 7 strips gets me a manicure and a pedicure. I'm going to set that aside. Now, for me, it's wide enough to go on my whole nail. If you have a wider toenail, I'm going to trim this excess here. If you have a wider toenail, you're going to want to, I probably laid it too close on this side, but oh well. You can always turn the strip sideways. So if you do have a really wide toenail, you can turn it sideways. I also recommend our 20 strip sets. Sorry, I just bumped the camera, so it's kind of wobbly. Our 20 strip sets have an extra thumbnail that's wider, so that would be even great for pedicures. The 20 strip sets are in their own category on the website, and those ones are $7, whereas the 18 pack. Okay, you're done? You're done?
I'm done forever.
Okay, you're done forever. So I just kind of make sure my toenails are really curved, so I make sure that they're there. And then the other half of the strip, same thing as with my fingernails. I just take off that little tab here, and then I come on over, and I place it on my toe here, which I have a really ugly toe on this side. My big toe got knocked, and it's probably going to fall off. But while it's still attached, it's fine. Has anyone ever stubbed their toes and had the nail fall off? It's not very fun. The nail hasn't fallen off yet, but it's looking like it's gonna happen. So, but we'll see. But right now, we're all good here. So like I said, just kind of go around. Now, I go longer in between my pedicures. So I do a pedicure and I don't do them every week like I do my fingernails. So you will notice that like when you push back the cuticle, you probably will notice the cuticle you're pushing back when you do it on your toenails. The fingernails, I don't notice it so much. So just put that in. And then I wait till the end to file, just like my nails. So put that on. Okay.
I'm going to work.
Okay. So now the next part is this one. So this is the second largest. Now what I do, and this is just for me, what I found makes it the easiest for me, is I just slice it down the middle, and then I basically make it into 8 pieces. Oops. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to do it off camera so I can see, because... Draw on your tablet, but first finish your breakfast, please. So, Liliana, please don't do that. That's very rude. So I've cut it into 2. You're going to see it's almost about the same. I don't know. Let's see if it's the same size as the pinky. It's about the same as the pinky nail. So some people like to use the pinky ones. I didn't forget it. Leave it there, please. So I've taken the plastic off, and then I've cut it. And now I'm just going to kind of use this strip. Now sometimes I cut it into 8 pieces, or 4 pieces, and then apply them each with the cuticle stick. I'm going to try and do it as 1 piece, and then just use the scissors to cut, and see if that helps. Because I felt like last time I was touching the underside a little bit more than I liked. So, I'm trying to decide. If I do this, then this is kind of how I do my daughter's nails when I do them. With the pinky strips, I just get it as close as I can, and then I use the cuticle stick. However, I can't see what I'm doing here. And I cut it too short. Okay, let's put this on a smaller nail. You're wider. Let's put this on the pinky since I cut it too short. So my plan's not really working that well. We're just going to angle it there. And we'll file off the excess. That's okay. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry, guys. I'm totally butchering my pedicure, is what I'm doing, in case you didn't notice. You're super boring? Is that what you're saying? You're just bored? And we're going to use this one.
You're on your computer?
No, not right now, because I need to turn it on and do some things, and right now I'm in the middle of a pedicure. As soon as I'm done, cut this one here. There we go. That one was smarter. Let's just lay it this way. So then we're going to pull this down here. Is this wide enough for this nail? Not quite. Okay, so wide enough here. And I think we're going to have to lay it sideways, and let's hope for the best, guys. Okay. Hey, baby, I got scissors. Can you step back a little bit? Thank you. I don't want to poke myself. And that was a little bit wide, but this might be enough. Let's see. Let's see if this was a smart idea.
Where do you think where this is going to fit?
I don't know. What? Are you doing your toes too? Okay. So there you go. That's how I do it. And I just kind of leave it on. I do, however, not like to have too much hanging over. So like this part, I should have... Baby, stop please. You're going to knock this down. Just because I'm distracted doesn't mean you get to just misbehave. You can still go to timeout.
No, I want to stand in the middle right there.
Then don't be rude. It's not nice to be...
I want to be rude. I want... Mom,
So I'm going to take this off right
your
here.
little pink wrappy things that go there for my timeout.
Oh, your spot, your timeout spot? You threw it in the trash.
Why?
Because you were being a very bad girl that day.
What? Where is it?
So that's how I do that. Now,
Where is it?
it's in the trash that was taken by the trash man. It's not in the regular trash can. So I'm going to leave it while I do the other side. And then we'll file at the very end. You want to figure it out? Okay, so that's Boss Babe. There, on my toes. Okay, so done that. Now we're going to do it again. So if you're just tuning in, second largest, I trim it and then just put it. Now, I don't know if you can see. It's not so obvious, I think. This one is not so obvious. But I don't know why, but I've always been like this since I can remember. Hi, Amanda. My second toe is turned in. I don't know if that means anything. So when I've painted my toenails, I definitely needed to use those spacers, because what happens is if this isn't dry, I end up getting nail polish on my big toe right here. And it was very frustrating. So that's one of the reasons I love the nail strips, because I feel like I don't have to hassle. I can put these on. What?
Do you remember where the little square things are?
The more felt? There's somewhere put away in the craft box, but I'll have to find them. After I'm done, we can go look, okay? Please go eat your food.
Is it the one with poison stuff?
Well, no, but I gotta go find it. It's not in the cabinet with the cleaners.
Not in the cabinet with the cleaner.
Yeah, okay, so, let's see. We're gonna have to turn this. But like I said, I would have this nail right here rubbing, but I can apply my strip here since the top is dry. Let me see if I can get this around the cuticle there. Since the strip is dry, it doesn't matter if it's rubbing here. Obviously, make sure it's done. But if it's rubbing, it doesn't bother because, woo, careful, baby. It doesn't bother me because this nail strips are dry. I see that. Can you bring it back to me now?
No.
Okay. Sorry, this is kind of
I'm going to go clean
moving
the
a
window.
lot. Go clean a window. Okay, this one I'm going to put just because it's kind of flatter instead of round. Whoops. The white got stuck on there. Backing. This nail has kind of flat. Now, my feet aren't that great, so, but I still like to do my nails. Now, see this right here? Oh, she took my cuticle stick. Okay, I gotta go get my cuticle stick. I don't know if you can see, but the cuticle on my pinky nail, my pinky toe here, was very much needing to be pushed back. So it looks kind of dry. My feet are kind of dry. Baby, can you please go get me the cuticle stick? Liliana, bring me the cuticle stick and then it's not gone. Can you please bring it out of hiding? Cuticle stick and nail file, please. Nail file and cuticle stick, please. Bring them both. And then we're at the last nail. I like to use the curved on my curvier nails, and then the flatter parts. Let go, please. One. Thank you.
Ouch! That hurt.
It did not hurt. So you can see it's a little bit more curved on that part, the nail. See, and I still have excess, like I didn't even need this whole thing. My toenails are really small. Now it's gonna vary, obviously, because each person has different feet. I have really small nails, really small feet in general. So, let's do that. Okay, so I kind of messed that up anyway. But it's on my toes, and right now I'm not really wearing sandals that much. So now we've got all of the strips on. I'm gonna go and start filing them. Let's move these scissors out of the way. So I just kind of, same thing as your fingernails. File straight down. If your toenails are kind of like shorter and you've got that flesh, or I don't know what you would call the tip of your toe, you can kind of push it down to get that 90 degree. And the same thing as your fingernails, you want to file 90 degree. Now it takes practice with the toenails. This one went pretty good, but I've done lives and I've done my toes not live, and I've had crazy looking toes afterwards. So it does take practice, but whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bump that while I was filing here. But you know, and I do need to moisturize my feet. They're very dry right now, but I didn't want to do that before, right before coming live. But I need to put lotion, and I'll probably put cuticle oil on tomorrow. Hey, don't touch. No, back off. Back off of my feet. Thank you. My other foot here. So I'm using a chair for this, so I have one foot down on the ground, one here. Like I said, my feet aren't the most amazing, but it gives you an idea of how to apply them to your toes. And it's really fun to take a little time to pamper yourself sometimes. I don't know how, I've actually only done a pedicure once in a salon, but I ended up getting an infection, and yeah. We were out of town, and it was a kind of spur of the moment thing when I went and got my first pedicure and only pedicure in a salon. And so it was in a mall, and I know that they say, you should really make sure that the place you go is sanitary and things like that. Okay, so we're done with filing on this one. Oh, this one's got a little bit of overhang there. Oops, sorry. Did it begin? You're going to seal the box? Okay. Make sure that none of this is overhanging. Okay, there we go. So, there we go, there's that one. So, I went to this salon. We got a pedicure. Anyway, I got an infection on one of my toes, and I ended up having to get my toenail removed. And I just filed over the top, like I tell you guys not to do. And took off that edge. Oh, I messed that up. Let's see. Oh, well, I messed that toe up beautifully. You're going to sell the box? But it's fine. Okay, go sell the box.
This box.
But we need what's in it, so once it's empty, you can sell the box. How about that? But yeah, so I've never gone back to a salon and gotten a pedicure. After that, I definitely favored in-home pedicures. I've had my nails done, acrylics and stuff, but before, I have a friend who does acrylics, which I trust her. I know how she does her nails. I know she cleans her instruments, all that good stuff. But yeah, so if you do go to a salon and get a pedicure, make sure you're going to a clean place. You're not going to get some sort of infection or anything like that, because that is no fun. But there you go. Right now, not very many people are going to the salon. So one of the nice things with Rarity Nails, you get everything you need in your package. You can do your manicure and your pedicure. So there's my toes. Like I said, I don't do an amazing job, but that gives you kind of an idea. It takes practice. Don't file over the top, because I don't know if you guys can see that. I filed on top here, and I took off the top. But, it's not...
Talking Tom too.
Yeah, Talking Tom too. It's not super bad, but just that's what happens if you file on top. So there you go. Thank you for those of you who watched. Let me see if I can get both feet on here. There we go. Both feet on here, so you can see them. And have a great Saturday. Hope you guys are all having fun, staying safe around the country and your families. Goodbye.